so the new plan is to record the intro here. I'm going to try voiceover the whole video. I haven't uploaded for a long time, so I have two videos that I will put together. One is 120 stars and the other one is 200 stars. We have actually hit crazy things. And as always, we're going for sport and field collection, trying to hit the M4, but anything from purple is pretty much good. Purple on is pretty much good. This USPS is there. There's a possibility to get a blue gem, which I do not know still if they go for overpay. Haven't really checked, but 5-7 heat treated for sure. If you get a blue gem, goes for overpay. I think that's all. So it's time to get into things. So we started opening. Nothing. The first one, second one as well, Wildwood. Not the best. We're still looking for good floats on this. So if I hit a good float, even factory new is pretty good. Looking for floats, minwares, field tested minwares. Minwares are good. I think some of them can be used for trade ups, like for example the small game for sure. Savannah half thorns as well. You can, if you get low enough float, then now how the trade up system works, they can actually mean as like they would go for 001 floats. It's just the new trade up system is a bit different. Where you're looking for, like for example, if it's capped at it is field tested is the lowest float you can get, like to 0.21, and if you hit close to that, it will count as very low float skin for the trade up. So that's what we're looking for as well. So far, sorry, I'm a bit sick. So far nothing. So we've opened already quite many. 52 stars left. Still hoping, always hoping. And so far nothing. Literally just grays. Only one blue so far. Crazy. I'm looking for the floats. If it goes under 0.01, 0.015 already, it's quite good. These Novas as well, if they're factory new, they're quite good because they're not float capped, but they have so higher float range. And we hit it finally. Rainbow Spoon. This was crazy. So only 120 stars. I hit Rainbow Spoon. Factory new as well, I think. We're gonna check it. I don't know how it actually changes with the conditions, but factory new one, I think. Well, obviously the most expensive you can get. It looks nice, and right now I'm trying to observe if I can tell the condition, which you can't. I really don't see how can you tell condition on that skill. So I have one more to open before I'll go and actually look at it. Minware there and factory new. That's right now I think around 120 euros. Float is just normal, nothing special about the float. But right away you know that this is profit. If you hit the pink, right away profit for me. And then well-worn AK there as well. I really think that after this video, I'm not certain, I haven't yet calculated it, but I do think that I might be in profit. So do watch till the end, because I'm going to hit more. So we're still opening Sport and Field, as I told you, and this time 200 stars. I was grinding them for quite some time. I wasn't really interested in playing as much. But I managed finally to get this 200 stars. Starting off rough again. Some Savannah half thorns. I think half thorns. Cold cells. I think the best thing is here, like as the is it grays or light blues to get is either the olive polycam, yeah, or actually the FAMAS, because FAMAS, the float range is the best for trade ups, or just get very low float on other skins, right? So I had to cut here because I actually lowered the sound in game, so I went to settings and everything, but we're continuing from here. Quite good hits, right? As long as it's not light blue, you're kinda happy. Hoping to hit at least good floats. Right now, nothing special there. Some minwares, which could go for trade ups. And yeah, just continuing to rip them open. I mean, sometimes it is so depressing, like hitting nothing, seeing the stars go down. Now again, not a blue gem. Doesn't even look like a good float, which we're gonna check, I think, in a second. Always purple, nice to see. This looks very battle scarred, but we're gonna see it now. Yeah, battle scarred and very high float. So maybe again overpay if you get very high floats, very low floats. People might be going for these number ones. It's 9.6. I think you would rather want 9.8s, 9.9s. Some good floats there, 0.18, not a bad one to get. But again, I think the float range there is a bit odd for the new trade up. So, yeah. Continuing with opening, and finally I hit another one. So as you saw, the previous one I hit was maybe a month ago from this, because I really wasn't bothered to play. But then I hit another one, and this was amazing. The feeling I got from that, I went crazy. So again, can't really tell the condition from just looking at it. So we have to go, and it's factory new, another one. The float isn't anything special again, but I don't really think it matters with these pink ones. You don't really, and also I think for the trade up, you are going to get the M4 in factory new anyway. So if anybody wants to use it for trade ups, then it's still viable. But yeah, so we we obviously continued opening, trying to hit the M4. Actually, the clock would be nice, right? And nothing. Next 5, just nothing. Minwares, field test, battle scarred, minware, and factory new, maybe a good float. No, just the normal float. But again, factory new, that means I can get some money back at least for the stars. I'm not really selling them right now. I'm keeping them for later, because once the operation, or once this is moved, this collection, and then I hit another one. But yeah, once this collection is moved, I can actually get more money for those. This was crazy. I didn't know what to say. I was just frozen behind the screen. I literally hit it 10 apart. So this was 10 openings after. Literally 10. So this is crazy odds. Yeah, and as you remember, I already opened another one just recently, and they are all factory new rainbow spoons. But you can see, like, I think from this picture you can actually see the difference. That there's more blue on one, and it is lower float. So maybe that's how it changes. I couldn't really tell. And obviously we are going on. We are trying to hit another one. Imagine the odds. So far already this opening has been crazy. One Yorkshire there, and one of the better industrials as well, with olive polycam. Not a good float, not a good condition. I really don't understand people who are going for the stickers, because I do think I really enjoy opening, and I just feel like it's so boring opening the stickers. I don't like really the charms either. I like how they look like, but again, opening them feels just so boring. I know my odds are way lower, obviously, but just the feeling you get from opening collections is totally different. And still just hoping to hit anything. And here obviously, you know, the stars are going down and then you're feeling that nothing is really happening. And then another 5, nothing much, right? We got one field tested Yorkshire, one factory new cold cell there. Just a normal condition, nothing special about 0.39. And just last stars there, really hoping to hit something. And last one. And like, I mean, again, not bad. I think it was tier 3 blue gem, right? I again haven't checked the pricing, but there's quite a lot of blue there. So I hope maybe I'll get some overpay. I'm obviously I'm not gonna include overpay. I'm going to put the Steam prices after tax, obviously, so you could check it out. And after this video, in reality, I also hit a knife. So yeah. And now for the numbers. So we opened 320 stars, and that cost me 112 euros. We got back 352.66 euros, and that means the profit for this video was 240 euros and 66 cents. And the overall profit is 184 euros and 10 cents, which is quite good after 5 openings to have something like that. Anyway, stay strong and see you next time.